Hey there, let's talk about clarity, right? Are you challenged? You're feeling stuck? You don't know what that next step is, or you know there's a choice that you want to make, or there's something more different that you want to be doing in your career, something in your relationship. Maybe you even want to move homes, and it's just the clarity is not coming. I'm going to support you in a process to get more clear about that, and also two key aspects to understand about what's happening when you're not having the clarity. The first thing is that you're in a readiness phase. If you're not getting the clarity, you're not getting the next step, you're in a readiness phase. You are being initiated, you're being prepared mentally, emotionally, energetically to be the person who is in that next level experience that you're calling in for yourself. Okay. Now, the second piece of that, the second aspect is about what is actually happening underneath the surface. And that's what I'm going to focus on in today's video, is that it's the belief systems, it's the paradigm that you're operating from, it's the programs, it's the conditioning, it's the things that you operate from but you don't quite hear, but they're telling you that you'll fail. They're telling you that if you're happy, you'll be abandoned and alone. They're telling you that all of the good ones are taken, or you won't succeed at that business, or people won't take you seriously, or you're not good enough, or you don't have enough education or experience, whatever it is. A lot of those times, those voices that we don't hear in our own mind, we're actually making choices from. And there's a conflict of our desire and what we're actually operating from and subliminally hearing in the back of our. Okay, so there's a conflict of within your desire and what you're operating from and what you're subliminally hearing in the back of your mind, but you're not really hearing it. So that's where the challenges come in. And so a lot of times too, I'll work with clients and we'll get through these layers and they'll realize and recognize that what they've been saying that they want, they actually don't even want. Okay, so if you're having challenges with getting clarity, here's the process that I want you to do for yourself. Is I want you to get into a space and think about that thing that you want to materialize or experience in your life, that next level that you've been feeling, but you're not really quite sure what that next step is or what you should do. Think about, I'm in the woods and I just actually came across this little hut it looks like somebody's living in. So now I'm a little like, wah. Okay, so think about that outcome, that next step, that next level experience that you want to have, and feel what it will feel like when you're in it. Okay, do your best to take it away from the exact thing. So let's just say that you're working on wanting to leave a job and do your own thing. Okay, you're wanting to leave the job and do your own thing. What does that feel like? Does it feel like freedom? Does it feel like empowerment? Does it feel like, being proud of yourself, accomplished? Does it feel exciting? Tune into what that feeling is and then feel it in your body. Detach from the exact thing that it has to be, or detach from trying to come up with the idea is. Because when you tune into the feeling, it's a frequency that is going to bring you through initiations. It's going to bring you into the readiness phase. The same thing for love, romance, a new home, whatever that next step is. So if you're thinking, you're like, I don't even know what the next step is. What should I be doing? It's like, how do you want to feel? How do you want to feel when you already know that that next step is taken care of? And get into that feeling. And what's going to happen is that you're going to be invited into circumstances and experience that are going to help to chip away the beliefs structures that you have, the fears, to invite you to step out of the paradigm that you've been operating from. And this is where a lot of people get caught up because they get triggered or some chaos starts to happen. But those are when, we get to see for ourselves what we can't see through another, but through the trigger. And then also when things start to fall apart or get chaotic, that's when raw energy is available, and then we start to create something new with it. What also starts to happen is synchronicities begin to occur where you just at the right place at the right time. Signs start showing up. People start showing up with the information that you need. So pay attention. That's exactly actually how I got led into the work that I'm doing right now, well, nearly 20 years ago now, is it just started to pop up on my computer. And I followed the breadcrumbs and here I am. So the summer solstice retreat is coming up this weekend. I've had clients inside those spaces where they've had clarity about the career that they were in, and what they recognize is that their parents' imprints and their conditioning and their programming was weighing on them, preventing them from having the clarity about taking those next steps. After that ceremony, they went to school for the thing that they love doing and are now doing that work. And another client, some stuff around, childhood that was actually affecting the ability to be intimate inside relationships, that got cleared up, and now in a relationship that he's very happy in. And so that's coming up this weekend. This stuff is also done in my Make Big Magic mentorship. And so there's 2 spaces for that open right now. And then keep an eye on this page because I'm also having a micro magic group starting very soon.